Happy game day morning, everybody. Mark Holmes here. Uh, Literally living the dream, guys. I'm here with Cowboys experience, guys. My God, I was literally running on adrenaline yesterday. 3 hours sleep. Got here, went to the hotel we stayed at, and on to Lava Cantina. It rained a bit, but man, I still I'm pinching myself this morning. I still can't believe that I interviewed Drew Pearson. Oh my God. Incredible. That was one of the greatest things that I've done, other than having my kids and marrying my wife. Seeing Travis Frederick, Zach Martin again, and of course talking to Jeff Heath and even getting a little interview with him. Meeting Lincoln Coleman. Now that guy, Lincoln Coleman, is funny. He got my card. Lincoln, if you're watching, you got my card. You said you're going to give me a call. I would love to do some more work with you. Mike, have you had fun so far?
Yeah.
That's overjoyed for Michael. That's him doing backflips and cartwheels. It's game day morning. I'm just getting myself together. I'm beginning to lose my voice already. We got to save some for the game, man. But big game coming up. Michael Gallup had food poisoning 3 days ago, but what? You're shaking your head.
That guy's been not having good luck lately.
Well, you know what? Sometimes the field is the place that you forget about all that stuff. You forget about having food poisoning and running to the bathroom and everything else and all that. You see, Brett Favre went out and threw 5 touchdown passes the day his dad died. You've seen people take their personal tragedies and stuff, and the football field is the way they get over it and things. It's funny to me how things get blown up with their Cowboys. The Sean Lee situation. Everybody's worried. Oh my God, Sean Lee's going to take it, and it's not even something that we're worried about at the moment. No, it's he didn't practice with the team yet. Understand, this is Tony Romo all over again.
I'm just saying with our record with him this season.
Well,
that's why I would worry about it.
okay, well, it wasn't because of Sean Lee that we lost those games. Sean Lee case in point, the Washington Redskin game. Sean Lee makes a tackle that stops the clock so the Cowboys get the ball back and have an opportunity to tie up the score or take the lead. Sean Lee doesn't make that tackle. Alex Smith gets that first down, and the Redskins drive and run out the clock. You want to put blame on that game, put it on Jason Garrett for only running 2 plays in a minute and settling for a long field goal. And if there's anything that it was great because last night, me, Law, and TLC, who's a great promoter and stuff in here.
Makes good points. With some of the arguments that he has.
Yeah, but TLC was talking about his thing with Jason Garrett, and what we all were, that Jason Garrett will not take the risk. And see, in that Redskin game, it was okay, we're in field goal position, we'll kick a long field goal. No, you got to go for the jugular. You got to say, I got enough time in a timeout. Let me try and make sure I make it an extra point. Or let me see if I can end this game now. You know, the Carolina Panthers are having a hard way to go. Their coach decided instead of taking an extra point to tie and go into overtime, he said, you know what, we're going to try and win this thing here. Now, granted, it didn't work, and they lost, but he took a chance. And more times than not, we've lost games because we do the safe thing. And at some point, you got to get out of your comfort zone and you got to try and do something different. I know for me personally, if I look back 10 years ago and somebody said, you're going to interview Drew Pearson, I'd be like, what? Drew Pearson? Me? What would I say? But if you go out there and you try something different, you may not succeed. It may not work the first time. But I can guarantee you one thing. If you don't try, you won't succeed. You will fail. And that's the difference. That's what the difference between, you can't say that Jason Garrett hasn't, gotten the team so far. But you can't be good just 95% of the time. Mike, I'm going to go downstairs and eat breakfast and I'll get this. So that's where we are with this kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm excited about this team. And I think that this team is turned over completely. And I think it's able to do things that past ones haven't been able to. Them being young, they're able to overcome and just play really good football. I hope that continues. And if it does, but it's another thing that TLC said. It was kind of made you kind of go, Right now we've won 4 games straight. We've got 4 games left to go for the regular season. If we win out all 4 games, that's 8 games in a row. Hypothetically, let's say you're looking forward to the Super Bowl. You're talking about another 4 games. Can this team win 12 games in a row? It's keto diet, man. I went from having my coffee with tons of French vanilla creamer in it to the point where it was sweet. Having heavy cream. Now having black coffee. God. I don't know how this trip's going to do on this thing. I messed up last night and there was some crusty bread there. Oh, man. So I ate some bread last night along with the steak and no potatoes and a salad. I don't know if this team can win 12 games straight if your aspirations are a Super Bowl. So the question becomes would it be good for the Cowboys to have a loss in the next 4 games? Not against the Eagles. If you beat the Eagles today, and if the Redskins lose to the Giants, you've all but sewn up the division. Redskins will be 3 games behind you basically because you own the tiebreaker. The Eagles will be 3 games behind you as well. So then the question becomes, are you resting people for playoffs again? Are you worried about the Giant game at the end of the season? We've had teams that have been great, having great seasons, but we fail when it comes to playoff time. And this is where the team has got to start looking at something different. I think I would be okay with playing on Wild Card Weekend. I'd be okay with having to dig, claw, and scratch to get back into the playoffs. The thing that changed this team to me is the fact that they're hungry like a wolf. They get dissed. They get disrespected. Nobody believes in them. And I think that is an extra edge. I know a lot of fans are out there like, man, this team is not blowing people out, man. We're not a good team and things. Understand, this is a game plan and designed by the Cowboys. We're going to beat the crap out of you. We're going to control the clock, and we're going to keep the scores down. That's it. This isn't a blowout type of an offense. Although, I will say this much. As Michael Gallup develops, and you start playing Amari Cooper more in the slot, and they get a tight end that's really a security blanket type guy, this offense will start scoring a whole lot of points. It's just remember, want you to realize this. Take a look at this offense with Dak. Amari Cooper, 5 weeks in. Michael Gallup, not on the team last year. Alan Hurns, Mike Thompson, all these guys are new pieces, and it takes time to come together. And maybe some of that is they're beginning to come together and get to know each other, but we'll see. I'm going to go downstairs, and we got all the fans for Cowboys Experience and stuff down there. We're going to be taking a bus over to Ed Too Tall Jones's tailgate, and we got the game tonight. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.